Hello, excitement in the air, and welcome to this round of 16 contest here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray, and alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up, what a game this promises to be. It's Brazil versus the Korea Republic.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And the striker is Richarlison. And the South Korea starting 11.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
And so the match is underway. Jeong. And he keeps going. Crossing opportunity. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, Brazil are the best World Cup team in history, 5 times winners.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders. He's got that ability to run with the ball into open space. He can pick out a pass. He can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
Casemiro. Danilo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kim Jin-soo. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Danilo. On the ball, Richarlison. Thiago Silva. Alexandro. Not a good pass. Casemiro. He has teammates around him. Neymar. And he read it well defensively. Lee Jae-sung. This looks threatening. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Rafinha. Casemiro. And he takes it away. Oh, great play. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It's got to be! Oh, a superb save. Delivering it. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. Can Brazil come up with an answer here? Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Son Jun-ho. And players waiting in the centre. Opportunity! Terrific piece of anticipation. Alexandro. Plenty of forward momentum here, but a goal! Real excitement, a back and forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Able to skip past his man. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Can he give them the lead? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Jeong Woo-young. Won-sang. And he could really get at the opposition. It has to be! Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Guimarães. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Good-looking cross. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And so it is. The first half story has been written. And so the battle commences. So the second half underway, and Brazil have the lead, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Guimarães. Vinicius. On to Casemiro. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And they do like to press whenever they can. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Alexandro. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, the attack looks promising. Bruno Guimarães. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. And the counter-attack is on, options available. He's in behind. And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball is rolling again at 2-2. Vinicius Junior. Interception to snuff out the danger. Lee Jae-sung. Well, he's given us away. So half an hour remaining. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, he's lost the ball. Hwang Ui-jo. Well, tremendous block.
Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals, and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
Lee Jae-sung. Jeong Woo-young. A chance to whip it in. Really vital interception here. Could be. Oh, that's really high-class goalkeeping. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. Alexandro. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Chance here. Oh, fine stop. Short corner favoured. And a fine cross. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And the substitution will occur now. Over it comes. It might still be problematic. Cross fired over. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Vinicius Junior. On the ball, Richarlison. A bit of running room now on the wing. Terrific block. Vinicius. Back to Alexandro. Body in the way again. Kim. Now, what can they produce on the flank? This might be ideal for the counter. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Neymar. Very Very clever read, Casemiro. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Well, they still have designs on the win, but really sticking to their task defensively. Bruno Guimaraes. Difficult to stop him. And a chance to whip it in here. Can they forge ahead? Excellent defend. It has to be. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
And the ball is moving again, 3-2. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's surely it. That was possibly their last chance. What a great save that was.
Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And clearing it away. And there's the referee's whistle. And Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, going forward, their 1- and 2-touch passing was excellent, and they created so many opportunities. But they will certainly need to improve their defensive structure going into the next round.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
And so the battle commences. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It's got to be! Delivering it. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue. Plenty of forward momentum here. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. Here's Rafinha. Good looking cross. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. He's in behind. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. Oh, fine stop. And a fine cross. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And the substitute. And a chance to whip it in here. Can they forge ahead? It has to be. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And real chance. Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's surely it. That was possibly their last chance. What a great save that was.
Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the commentary position is Stuart Robson. And no shortage of excitement here. We're thoroughly looking forward to this one. It's Belgium against Brazil.
Well, this has the makings of a very good game. Two sides full of quality, a great atmosphere and everything to play for. A last four places up for grabs here.
The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Toby Alderweireld plays with Jan Vertonghen at the back. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Yuri Tielemans in the centre of midfield. And up front, Dries Mertens plays alongside Romelu Lukaku. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. And this confrontation is underway. Thiago Silva. Alexandro. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Vinicius Junior. And it's still on. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Romelu Lukaku, a player who opposing defenders have simply got to keep tabs on. Stuart, you would expect he'll have something to say for himself here.
Well, Derek, he comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Richarlison. And Brazil in a position of menace. Unable to keep the ball. Carrasco. Hazard has it. Meunier. Lukaku waiting. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Thiago Silva. Now Casemiro. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Alexandro. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Mertens. Lukaku! Can they slot it home? Well, another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. Just cutting off the supply. And slipped through beautifully. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Just wanted to get it out of there. Casemiro. Committed challenge. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And a textbook interception. Mertens. What can they do from here? Hazard. Gives it a go. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Carrasco. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Might be able to set up the chance. And he's in. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And once again, they get the ball rolling. Let's find out if Belgium can react to this setback. Dries Mertens. Lukaku. So now a corner. And taken short. And it's Hazard's cross. And I think the threat has been averted. Lovely ball over the top. Is it going to be? And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Playing it in. Neymar. And he takes it on. And the keeper did more than enough. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Fired in by Neymar. Well, not the best clearance. Guimaraes. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. And now they get the ball rolling. And underway once more, with Belgium looking to find a route back into this game. Regained possession. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Retaining possession proving difficult. And can they exploit the space out wide? Could play it in. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Neymar moving with authority. But they took care of the situation defensively. Carrasco. And players waiting in the centre. Was an important piece of defending. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Struggling to keep the ball. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. Mertens! Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hitting the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
An unforced error, you've got to say.
Well, over the last 15 minutes, Belgium have really started to take control. And up to a point, they've looked threatening. But they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Delivered into the box. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Vertonghen. De Bruyne now. Alderweireld. Mertens. Really bright looking attack. Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Into the final 20 minutes. Carrasco. Hazard ready to take it on. And clears his lines. Read it superbly to take back possession. Attacking possibilities for Belgium. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Lukaku in position. Well, he took care of it defensively. Tielemans. On to Meunier. Can he get them level? Must score! Oh, crashes it against the woodwork.
Well, I think from that distance, he should be scoring. At least test the goalkeeper.
Substitution time it is here. Vinicius Junior. Not a good pass. Threaded through by Lukaku. Carrasco. Superbly read and executed.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
This could be the equaliser. Terrific piece of anticipation. Clears it away. And so into the final 5 minutes. He's managed to lose his marker. Meunier. Lukaku in position. And a time for cool heads. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And the substitution will occur now. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. De Bruyne. Oh, a penalty. Not at all what they wanted with time running out. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty, absolutely. But for me, it's not a yellow card. The ref has got that right.
And now to level the game. In it goes! Calmly converted!
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Now, who can he play it to? It's a good-looking ball in behind. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Jason Denier. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Rafinha. They've given it away. Carrasco. Spot on with that tackle. Viralfootball. Hazard on the ball. Really good challenge. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And he might be through here. And that is offside. And they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time. Let's see what... And away they go again. Second period of extra time has commenced. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Batshuayi. How about the cross? Oh, Hans van Aken. A smart stop here. It's a short one. Oh, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Can someone get on the end of this? A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Plenty of support here. Played towards the near post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Tielemans. And he takes it away. Guimarães. Running with the ball confidently. Well, disappointing end to the move. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Hazard! And the verdict of the referee is penalty. She's pointed to the spot. Now can they square the game? And now to level the game. In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever.
Again here, this has been quite the roller coaster ride. Might be. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, and he scores! Oh, he saved it! And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And he steps up to take his penalty. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. He's gambled on direction and won. And it wasn't the greatest penalty. And it's been saved by the keeper. And confidently converted. Almost intolerable pressure. Well, he stuttered a bit, but the goal has been given. Well, this could be the one. He's done it from the spot. Tremendous composure to take his team through to the last four.
Well, he was under so much pressure, wasn't he? But that's a fantastic finish, and now they can focus on that big semi-final. I think they deserved it. Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.